Well, I'm up. I don't want any of this to be about Robert Winston, his wife Lorraine, or their son Robert Jr., born at Bay State Medical Center, downtown on the North End. If you go on Carol's phone, he's one of her friends. I personally don't know him. I don't know anything about the family, but mine's are all statements. And I was introduced to her when I lived in Chicopee. They should not know my children. As far as I know, Robert Winston passed away. He died in a house. And that's Louise, Danny Johnson's wife. Danny Johnson is my first cousin, Minnie and Joseph Gill's son, although his father's name is, I think it's his father's name is Arthur, but I could be wrong. I'm tired. I'm awfully tired. There's really no gossip with the older family. So pretty much they stole the two phones, but had they realized how long it's been, this stuff has already been told. That's another broken record. So it's not like the rest of the world is totally in the dark about what's going on or what's being said. It's impossible. My mother would never hang with any of them, and my sisters didn't. Carol knows Winston from Earl and Jimmy, but like I said, Jimmy, and those are Mainers, those would be my pins. It goes back to Center Block. And Winston, but Winston's tied into the boys' phone, which I told them to take him off because he's their friend. They don't know him. I don't know what else to say besides the first two that went missing aren't the ones that he's friends with. It goes back to Kenny Owens. Kenny, that's the link to everybody's Facebook. I don't know which one that would be, Zeta or Zyda, because the boys are totally different. But I don't owe anybody anything but to tell people that all the kids are not the same. Whatever strings Barry Buford pulled to get Leilani's kids in school, if they go back and look at the cameras, I'm there with her. The kids are basically not the same. But that was the only one in jeopardy of losing her children, Leilani Hardy. And that's something, like she said, she promised everybody some ass kickings if she lost her children. But I don't really have anything to do with that, and I don't put doom and gloom, but let them show you exactly who they are. Some people walking around really don't have babies in their stomachs. Do the math. I mean, I'm not sure what was put on the CD or what was sent to Aunt Mutt's house. I mean, Spanish, Mexican, black, white, Italian, whatever the case may be, she never broke the law. She did exactly what I asked her to do, and I asked her to send my Aunt Mutt the disc. But as usual, nothing's ever told to me, but it shouldn't have been told to a bunch of street person. There's not one thing, me, my mother, my children, and my father. My father may know people, but the rest of us, there's not one thing we have in common. And the ones that we are family with, I mean, how close are we? I mean, we don't